unrest and panic comes as the ATMIS troops are due to leave Somalia in June 2023 to allow the Somali National Army coordinating its security affairs. UBC TV spoke to the special representative to Somalia, also head of the African Union Transition Mission, and the Sector One Contigent Commander of ATMIS in Somalia on the state of security.
From the inception of this mission, again in 2007, we've been fighting Al-Shabaab. Initially, when we deployed, we were only confined in Mogadishu. But from 2011, towards the end of 2011, we started expanding our area of responsibility. Somalia is generally safe. If you compare, for example, when we first deployed here in Mogadishu in 2007, to date, the situation has improved. So the Wananchi are able to go about their businesses normally.
Mogadishu has been liberated, and then some of the major capitals in the federal member state and the government of Somalia moved from Nairobi to the country.
There's a government in Somalia. Democratically elected president is here. There's a parliament.
The duo want less time to reveal that much as they have crushed Al-Shabaab terrorists, this did come on a silver plate as they have endured setbacks.
We're experiencing a lot of rains in the entire Somalia, and this is affecting us, affecting our troops in the FOBs. Most of the FOBs are flooded. The locations along the coastline, and this affects our equipment.
As you can observe, since you are here, the situation is calm but unpredictable.
The UPDF spokesperson Brigadier General Felix says they have worked to prevent piracy and vowed that the UPDF will continue to crack down on terrorists.
Once we cleared the Al-Shabaab in Mogadishu, that was the end of piracy. Because the command center was Bakara, actually, Bakara Market. Once Bakara Market was captured by the UPDF, piracy ended. I was surprised nobody ever wondered what happened. The miracle was deal with the issues in Mogadishu, and the pirates will have nowhere to hide. If it was here in the south, in the middle region, you deal with Balawe, the entire sector is cleared all the way to Kismayo. So it's about, again, and appreciating the concept of operation. Where is the center of gravity of the bad elements? If you deal with it, then you have solved the problem without much ado.
Sector One Contigent Commander ATMIS Brigadier General Gaetano Omola says although they want to stabilize the country, the Somali National Army has not fully reached the status of controlling its own military and security affairs.
Despite drawing down and the Somali security forces taking over the FOBs, these were FOBs in our area, areas that I can say in our area, in Mogadishu here and areas close to Mogadishu, but not those isolated FOBs. And we then saw need for us to retain the forces that we drew down. And indeed, we have retained the 400 personnel. A decision was taken, a strategic decision was taken, and the 400 personnel have been retained here because we saw it still very necessary to retain the forces here.
The head of African Union Transition Mission in Somalia, Ambassador Mohammed El-Amine Souef, responded to the compensation for injured soldiers and lost lives.
The policy adopted by Uganda, because when we are talking about compensation, we have two types of compensation. We have sometimes what we call collateral damage. I mean, the troops, they are moving and then they kill someone. So this is a long process, and this can create a kind of uprising. People, they will come, they say that so then they will come to the camp. But Uganda, the sector commanders and their FOB's commander, they use the wisdom, and they call those people say that peacefully, let's address those issues, and they discuss with them. And even they don't report, I mean, they don't ask the mission HQ, you know, to address those issues, but they address immediately these issues amicably. So they find a solution. They give them something what they call, this is, I mean, a gesture. So for them to organize the funeral, burial, and the need for a few days after the death of that person. So this is something we commend, and we salute, and we express our thanks and gratitude, because otherwise it could be a big problem.
Although the deadline for ATMIS troops to leave Somalia is closer, there are negotiations to extend due to renewed Al-Shabaab attacks. Amai Vanjuko, reporting for UBC, Somalia.